What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, back in Parkitect, doing this kind of live. I don't know how much I'm actually going to be doing because I'm struggling kind of figuring out what I'm doing in this section here. Probably going to do some trees in the front, but yeah, not entirely sure what I'm doing here. So I'm going to do kind of some tweaking and maybe begin some of the transition between the spooky and what's going to be the western area. In the western area, I'm thinking that probably going to be doing kind of a Main Street-ish area, probably down further over in this area. Going to do probably a mine train coaster, probably up in this area, and potentially a wooden coaster over on this side, and then just kind of a town area that you kind of would walk through, and then a path going probably further up. Actually, that might be something I do, is just kind of create an alternative method to get there off of Main Street and come down this direction into the western town. So that's kind of what's in my head on where this is going to be end up going. I also kind of want to just do a little bit of kind of mountainous area back here, just to kind of, I guess, isolate the back area of the spooky area, just kind of from the outside world. So just do a little bit of terrain work here. That way there's kind of a better backdrop. Go ahead and flatten this area just a little bit. And I'll probably go back through, do an overpass of rocks in here. Let's go ahead and just do dead grass all the way through here. And up to about there. I think I'm going to go ahead and kind of do a little bit of a break between the western area and the spooky area, kind of in this realm. I might do some kind of maybe a house on a hill kind of thing over in this area, which is going to do kind of a little bit of a hillier area back here. Just something that'll separate the two. And again, this is going to be kind of where the mine train goes through. I just want to take and flatten this little region here. And we'll just kind of work a little bit in the transition area between the two. So let's go ahead and go into trees real quick. Use a couple of the spooky ones kind of in this area. Out of curiosity, hunger and thirst are still a thing, so I may end up doing some more shops and something down in this area. So I might just go ahead and leave that open a little bit. And let's go ahead and come back in here, grab few more of the willow trees. We'll do some darker colors over in this area. Let's go ahead and make them a little bit larger, kind of back here in the back. I might drag a path back here and then just drop maybe a bathroom. There is not a bathroom over in this section. It just dawned on me. Shrink it up a little bit, just to thicken them. We'll change the color ever so slightly. Do a couple larger ones here. a couple tree stumps in here. And we'll do a couple dead trees, because you're starting to transition into kind of a living forest into a little bit more of a deader area. So come back to the willow trees. And actually, as I'm thinking about it, one of the other rides that I might actually put in here, this might be a bigger land than I initially was thinking, potentially doing a log flume in here as well. Keeping this open for whether or not I decide to go ahead and do a path through there. We'll go ahead and we'll continue the dead trees a little bit through. And let's do a little bit of terrain paint on here as well. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. I think it's going to be a lot of dirt. Nope, I want larger. I think it's going to be a lot of just the soil. Well, just the dirt along with areas of soil. And some of the cracked. But I think if we're transitioning from kind of a spookier area into more of a western area, it'll probably transition slowly from the dead grass, a little bit of soil coming through here, and then a little bit of dirt as well. So it'll kind of die off fairly fast in between. Then we'll get some dead grass in here as well. So I think I am going to rethink this. I think there'll probably be a log flume over here. Still going with a western main street. Be more of kind of a mining town. And then as you transition further over into this area, it'll be a lot more deserty Death Valley kind of thing. So a lot more cacti, a lot more sand in here. But just kind of working through this transition, I think we're going to be looking still swaths of kind of dead, dying, decaying trees. But I think, again, yeah, it might be a little bit more of a mining town area now that I think about it. So let's come in here and we'll do a little bit of soil work. And then we will come in here with some fir trees. A little bit darker, I think, though. A little bit darker color. Blobby tree, I don't think it's quite what I want. Back into the regular firs. We'll grab some of those up top here. Let's do a little color variation on the firs as well. Now I will need to do a little bit more with the willow trees on this side. Let's change the color a little bit. I don't know if I want to go that high with it. Some of the furs, a little bit on the spooky side as well. One of the things that I do recall there being archways. Thought there was a stone archway. Yee. I don't think that necessarily is going to fit as a transitional piece between the two areas. So I might just kind of do a rock archway. Just as a little bit more transitional piece between the two areas. I did use the rocks, I do believe, at the main entrance as well. Yeah, there's technically a tree sticking up through that rock, and that's okay. We'll take that out. Like that one. It sticks a little bit too much into the path, and actually I don't think it's even on the ground, so let's... There we go, and I kind of want to do this flat one here. We'll raise it up, and... Actually, let's enlarge this. Oh, perfect. It'll actually enlarge quite a bit. Now, from the backside, what are we looking at here? That's actually not bad. Go ahead and we'll take that tree out. And we've got litter here. Great. Go ahead and kind of get a fallen log. And we'll just a little bit further more embedded. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab some shrubs. Oh, did not want white. Just covered up my log. There we go. Let's go ahead and adjust the color. We'll drop a couple darker ones in here. Down along the base where water would probably pool up after it rains for a bit. And we got those logs, so maybe we'll take a small log, we'll put it alongside here. Like somebody was chopping wood. And then got scared off by the spooky tree there. Don't have... Do we have smaller mushrooms? This'll work. We'll do a couple little mushrooms back here. Peeking up through the plant. Lighting. That's what I wanted to look at. I think I'm going to do a torch on this side. Let's go ahead and... Nope. And a torch over on this side as well. And then coming from our western world, I like the little wall lantern. Just actually kind of embedded in the rock right up here. And another one over here. Just gonna hang and sway there for a little bit. Come in with the path real quick. Gonna just go ahead and do that. So there's kind of the transition between the two. And then again, I think we're just gonna come in. We're gonna do a little bit of soil. Just kind of along in this area. We'll actually transition it over onto this side as well. Take it up through the hill. Not too much. And we'll probably actually just extend this dead grass to probably about that realm. And then probably transition it a little bit into just some regular grass as we go into the log flume. And I think that'll probably be the next thing that we build in the next episode is kind of a log flume itself. And then do a little bit of scenery work for that. This train will probably extend further down. And probably I'll come in here off camera and either that or just do it as a time lapse to come in here and do a little bit more just kind of shops in this area. Just to get a little bit more food and drink since that does seem to be a necessity. As well as another bathroom kind of down at this end because I don't think there's a bathroom in here if I recall. Let's hide scenery real quick, and yeah, no bathroom. So we'll have to add another bathroom down kind of in this area also. So I think that's going to be what we're looking at for the next time. I'll do probably a time lapse to just kind of tidy up this area. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do a log flume and start on the western town. But appreciate you guys for watching this shorter video just to kind of do a little transitional work between the two and start kind of laying out where the everything's going to go in the western world. But yeah, thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for the next video, which will hopefully happen in the very near future. And as always, I hope you guys are having yourselves an amazing day.